I'm playing the. So you might have known that I decided to start my Lego game Let's Plays. I decided that I need to be different from everyone. I'm so different. Yeah, I had to be just stick out from the crowd. I decided to start with episode 4 since that was the first one made, which I hadn't really seen be done by any Let's Players. So was an interesting thing. And then now I'm on episode 5, still playing in story mode. I'm aware that I'm never going to do free play in these since it's just like kind of a hassle, and I'm not as like excited about this game as some others. But yeah, let's do episode 1. Now, there is one thing I wanted to clear out, is that in order for you to unlock all the other movies, you have to play this level, Negotiations, the very first level. So I actually played this before, and I was thinking that, like, I don't know, maybe I should stand out from the crowd, and like, will not stand out as much and just play this again. But I realized that I think there's a better approach to this. I mean, since there's a whole lot of other Let's Plays out there, I'm gonna go with, instead of replaying story like I usually would, let's go into free play. I don't have that many characters unlocked since I've only played story mode, and the characters that are already in this are like some of the best characters. But I don't know, let's choose like... We're in the age of technology and people are using like credit and stuff, and coins are really becoming obsolete. Yeah. In fact, it seems like mostly the only people who really use physical money, besides people who are like really poor and don't have like a Visa card in today's, or like kids who like take their parents' money so that they can specifically give it to like the cashiers or whatever, just so that they feel like smart and more more mature kind of, and try to like, oh man, I can pay for stuff myself, except I'm still using my parents' money like I did whenever I was 6. Yeah. Yeah, this brings back so many memories of playing this game back whenever I was 6. I mean back in 2012. Yeah, like I got this I think a little before my birthday in August, and since it was like one of the first Lego games and major classic. And I was really into Lego games. Actually, maybe how about let's go through like my Lego game purchasing history. I guess like the first Lego game I kind of got was back in like 2009, whenever I got my Xbox 360. I got the games that I got with it were some random like Madden 2009 that actually came out in 2008 sports titles, and like I also got SpongeBob Truth or Square, and Lego Indiana Jones. Just staying too quiet. Oh yeah, you need like R2D2 or something, like protocol droid, any protocol droid for that. I'm saying a lot. Oh yeah, I also got some. Wait, actually, I can switch to. Yeah, I forgot that this is free play, and I was like, why are you playing as old Ben Kenobi? I thought this was a story mode, but nope, it's free play. But Ben Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn are still going to be my mains in Smash Bros. Interestingly, I don't have any Smash Bros games because I don't have any Nintendo consoles. Which I always found that weird. Like, they said that people say that Smash Bros is like a celebration of all gaming, which I'm not knocking it as a game, because Smash Bros, like, from what I've heard, is amazing. Like, truly great. But it's weird that's only on Nintendo consoles if it's like a celebration of all gaming itself. And apparently I heard that some like characters from Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Or from other franchises are only in Smash Bros. Because they like appeared in some, because one of their games appeared in some Nintendo console. No, not in. You don't. Games don't appear inside of consoles. The games are inside of you. They're in your veins. Oh yeah, Han Solo. Yippee! Crawling in my skin. These words, they will not yawn. These days I will not win. And then if you know, I actually don't know all the lyrics to that song. Mostly because, like, all I hear in kind of like a funny, like, haha, new metal was so angsty kind of context, I only hear crawling in my skin, and then I hear like these other words that I really can't make out, because I don't think new metal necessarily had like the most understandable lyrics. Okay, what did I do that for? Do we have someone with short legs that actually doesn't have short legs? Oh, and this was before you could hold down on Y to switch to any character in Lego games, and it was the controller triggers. They will not yawn. But then, I'm not entirely sure about all my Lego game purchases. I know that they got the first Lego Harry Potter in late 2011, as since like the movie series was wrapping up, I decided like that I want to like go through all of the Harry Potter films. Well, except I decided to actually read the books along with the films, because of the fact that I decided to read the Harry Potter books. Oh, the power-ups. They weren't used in any other Lego games after this, and they were very interesting. But I don't know, they would seem out of place in like Lego Indiana Jones, I think. Yeah, power-ups is a very like video game-y thing. Oh, I forgot. I have like some pierogies in front of me. By the way, if you don't know about like pierogies, man, I love them. They're just great. Now, even though I'm a very Italian person, I would actually say that I like them even more than ravioli. Yes, even more than like meat ravioli, which I like over cheese. I don't know, just something about like filling raviolis with mashed potatoes and covering them with cheese is just so tasty and satisfying. I love whenever for dinner we just have like some pierogies, because it's easy to make. Like, I can make pierogies myself. You just like kind of take. I guess we get the stuff from we get like some kind of packs from the store, which, as far as I know, they don't taste at all artificial in any way. I know they probably have some artificial stuff about them, but they at least for me taste completely real. Because they're just that good. But anyways, you take those kind of like things, you fill up a pot with water, you boil it on the stove, and yada yada yada. You and then after that, you just take them out once they're boiled and cooked enough, and then you just put some cheese on them. Yeah. I'm discussing the basic process of making pierogies. What, you expected riveting commentary? No, I would never have that in a gaming channel. Yeah. This has actually been going on for decently long. Anyways, what was I talking about before this whole discussion about pierogies? Oh yeah, Harry Potter. So one day, like, I think it was about November or October of 20 of 2011, where like my school library back in like in 5th or 6th grade, so that my library at my school was really didn't have the best selection. Most school libraries don't get good until like middle school, and even then they aren't the best. Yeah, actually I think they don't. My school libraries don't have like very good books, but Harry Potter kind of stood out to me as like it's one of the few things that they put there that was like America's bestseller, or not, New York Times bestseller. In fact, they don't even have the books that Shrek is based off. Shrek. But yeah, so they kind of just have like random stuff in the library. It's not that exciting, but Harry Potter like really caught my eye. It was like, oh my god, I never thought that a school library could actually have quality in their inventory. What the frick is this evil sorcery? And it was very interesting, and I got it from the library. I rented it for a couple days. I read like the first few chapters, even though the thing is that I'm a very slow reader, so I really couldn't just settle for like I really couldn't read the entire book in what? I wasn't able to read the entire book in like whatever time, like 2 weeks, every other week that we go to then my class like went to the library or something. It was So I ended up thinking that we had to, and we, at that point, like, our option was that we basically should just buy the books. Yeah. And a matter of fact, the interesting thing is that, a little over a year and a half ago, I had actually started, like, it was late 4th grade, 2010, I started reading the first Harry Potter book, and I got about, like, and at the time I was really bad at reading, and I thought it was so long, so, I ended up actually not finishing it, even though I'm proud of myself back then because I somehow got, like, 250 pages in, to it. But anyways, now a normal person would basically go and like, you know, read the rest of the first book before they did the second one. But no, I actually read the second one. Actually, the story, now I'm remembering it correctly, I got a detail wrong. The school library didn't have the second book. I knew that they had the first book, since, like, the second one was, the Chamber of Secrets was sold out, so I ended up getting the third one, which I read the first chapter of. But since I, like, hadn't finished the first book and I didn't have the second one, I wasn't that compelled to read that much of the Prisoner of Azkaban, which ended up actually being better than the first two in terms of books. But so I ended up realizing that let's actually buy the first couple of books, because again, I couldn't read them in the time that the school library would give us to read our books, and I didn't want to, like, constantly renew it. So we ended up getting, like, the first 4. Well, we already had the first one, but, like, the second, third, and fourth one, after I returned the first one to the school library, and basically by November, I started, like, reading the second book. However, after I was about, like, say 250 pages into the first Harry Potter book, the second one, I decided, how about I go back to the first one, finish that up, and then, like, by late December, almost about Christmas time, actually I would say the first day of December, winter, I finished reading the first book, and then actually, that Christmas, I went and, I actually got the Harry Potter, the Lego Harry Potter video game. Yeah, that's my story. I actually got, a story, we're gonna have to wrap it up soon, but I'll keep going. For Christmas, I got Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. Now before Christmas, I didn't really play through, the whole thing. I only, like, went through the first couple of levels, and then I went on, like, my routine trip after Christmas to go to my grandma's houses. And actually, I didn't know, but at the end of the year, they have, like, this thing called the Harry Potter weekend that they do on, like, the Sci-Fi Channel or something. the where basically they like just marathon all the Harry Potter films. Now, I was very interested in this whole thing because of the fact that, you know, I was really into Harry Potter at the time. So, and it turns out that the one that they were airing that I could actually like see the whole thing, and I wasn't like going to some restaurant or something, was the third movie. So actually, that means that I watched the entirety of the third movie before I even read the third book, because I was just like, I like this. Actually, I do remember I was a bit late to the showing, so I did kind of miss the first 10 minutes, but after reading the first two books, I kind of knew what was up and what those couple of first minutes were devoted to. So yeah, I actually watched them in a weird order. Then like, I was at my grandma's house, after apparently also that Christmas I got the Harry Potter, the entire Harry Potter movie collection, which actually, fun fact about, oh wait, you can't do that. I forgot this wasn't free play. You can't like change what your character you are. Yeah, see, I like how these plants like turn into various different objects. That's an interesting touch. That. Oh, and also I remember something. There's like, it took me forever to find this mini kit, but apparently there's a mini kit whenever you break this thing. And it took me like forever to find that. Like, that was the final mini kit that I had. They got in that level. I remember. Okay, so we're just turning all the leaves into goblets. Actually, that reminds me of a certain thing in Harry Potter. There's like this, I'm sorry for getting silent on you before, but yeah, let's talk more about Lego Harry Potter, because you know what? Discussing a Star Wars game needs, man, I could have gotten up there with like Jar Jar Binks or something, is more of me talking about Lego Harry Potter. Great. Great. Yeah. Topics. Should I end it now? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it an episode. So if you want to see me talk about like Lego Harry Potter and such, then tune in next time whenever I upload this, if I upload this, and we'll go over more of this game, and you'll hear more of my supposedly insightful commentary.